Hey everybody, this is CIRO with Memo Yo, and we are going to do a trip report that happened today. So, come on, let's go on this trip. All right, so I went to downstream. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can show that. Ended up snagging a $5 chip from them since I had a couple of the $1. So I brought some of those back actually and took a $5 because I didn't need 8 or 9 $1 chips from them. So I went ahead and just grabbed a $5 chip. But went to downstream today. And I got to be honest with you, I felt really pumped. Dancing in the car with some music, and having a lot of fun, and just felt really, really good. Have no idea if that had anything to do with how today went, but just letting you know, felt really, really good. So, got there, got set up, and actually I went over and got me a drink out of the, free drinks. I just got a 7-Up, I think it was. And Bubble Craps was right there. So I started off with Bubble Craps, and I was kind of playing the School of Hard Knocks a little bit. I was kind of varying from it a little bit, but played all the hard ways a lot, hit them several times. As we know, playing Bubble Craps, we can bet very minimal amount of money, and it worked out really well. If you saw the short, I put in $45 in the Bubble Craps machine and walked away with, I think it was $123 ticket voucher. So that was awesome. And I think I was only there for at the very most 30 minutes, but it was probably more like 20 minutes. Finally got up, went over to the table, and there was actually a few people around the table already. So I was lucky enough to find my spot. Stick left 2. That's my favorite spot. The one thing I gotta say, I've been, and you might know this because I've mentioned it in the comments before, I've been practicing the chopper. Some people hate the idea of the chopper. Some people like it. I've been practicing it. It is a very comfortable way of throwing to me, but unfortunately, stick left 2 is not the best position to throw the chopper. So I basically stuck with dice setting like normal, and just so you know, I did dice set. My longest roll was a 17 roller. I did fairly well actually, but it came around several times. I had a 10 roller. It wasn't a lot of 0.7 out, so I was really happy with that. My come out dice set was a 6-5, 6-5. I was really going for that 7 or 11. So dice set 6-5, 6-5 is what I was going for on the come out. After that, I stuck to this dice set, 3-5, 3-5, the hard way set. It really did good for me. I was shocked. I was a little worried that a 7 was going to come out. But shooting the way I was from that area, it was working really well for me. So just giving you the info of the dice set that I was using. I did the Hedgeless Horseman, guys. If you didn't see it in the short, John, I owe you a whiskey, my friend. I did the Hedgeless Horseman, and it actually worked really well. Now, I will say this. The table by no means was either hot or cold. It was a little choppy, but when I say choppy, it wasn't a killer. Not an awful lot of 0.7 outs. So it would roll, and then it would either hit the point or it wouldn't. So if you had bets up there, you made some money, which happens to be exactly what I was doing. Now, the one thing that I've not done in any of the videos of the Hedgeless Horseman was I never played the odds in the videos. I definitely played the odds while I was there at the casino. There was a few times I got tagged. Happens, right? They make the point, and I had odds up there, and it all gets wiped away if I'm on the don't. So, but there were many times, and this is why I love the Hedgeless Horseman. There were many times where not only did the 7 come and I was getting paid on the don't, but then I was also getting paid on my odds. And I happened to also have a come bet out there, which then of course gets paid there too. That is probably my number one reason why I really like the Hedgeless Horseman. So that happened several times in my favor. Fantastic. There were many times where the roll was lasting a nice long amount of rolls. There was 2 other shooters on the table that I was not betting against them. I was actually betting with them. Everyone else, I was playing the Hedgeless Horseman up to the point where I got paid on at least one of my come bets with the odds. And then I started placing numbers up. So that really worked in my favor, and it really did, guys. So let me see here. I've got a little list here that I didn't want to forget anything. So let's just give you the rundown. I drove out there with $700 in my pocket. When I got up to the craps table, I only took out $300. $400 stayed in my pocket and never saw the light of day. I never pulled the $400 out ever. I played with that $300 the entire time, which was awesome because I was winning and I was using those winnings to continue playing. So after cashing out, I'm not trying to flash any money, but I wanted to show you exactly what happened here. So that first $300 right there is what was on the craps table. That's what gave me my chips, right? After getting that back, because it's right here in my hands, right? I also won, those are 50s. So I did very good, guys. I not only doubled my bankroll, I actually over doubled it. Remember, I started with $300. After winning my $300 back, I actually won $500 and some change. So I was very excited about that. Couldn't have ended up any better for a few hours that I was playing. Made the trip home pretty awesome, actually, right? All right, so basically that's how it was. Just so you know, the bubble craps, I ended up, I never went back to it, but I ended up getting off of it immediately after I started losing. And once I had that bankroll up on the bubble craps, I'm like, time to get up. And I was really proud of myself with that. I ended up doing the same thing on the craps table. I was up significantly, and I told myself, it's time for a break. And that's when you saw the short. I did a short where I showed the chips and the things, and I was going to go back. And I did go back. After I went back, I realized that, hey, I'm a little bit hungry. And the casino actually, because I'm a gold member, they actually had comped me a meal. So I went and got me a meal. I could have gotten a steak dinner, but it was midday. I wasn't ready for a big dinner like that. So I basically did the buffet. Had a huge buffet. Chicken was awesome. The fried fish was awesome. Even had a tiramisu, which, by the way, if you don't know what a tiramisu is, you don't know what you're missing. It is, if you love coffee and you like sweet, tiramisu, you will thank me for this. And by the way, it's called tiramisu. It's not tiramisu. I say that because I'm Italian and I can actually speak Italian, but it is called tiramisu, and it is one of my favorites. I absolutely love it. They had that there, and it was delicious. So yeah, I got a free meal, won all this money. It was a fantastic day, right? Awesome. All right, guys, I'm going to grab something over here because, amazingly enough, after having such an amazing trip, when I get back to the car, I realize I hit 200 subs today too. I couldn't believe it. I'm actually over 200 subs now. So a long time ago, when I first started my channel, I said that once I get to 200 subs, because I'm sure we probably all know, if you're part of the community, that I own a jewelry store. And I ended up deciding that I was going to bring in these as a giveaway. These are silver hoop earrings. And my camera's probably not the best right now. Sorry about that. But silver hoop earrings, very nice, very sleek, very stylish in jewelry wearing. So this is a giveaway for getting 200 subs, which I got today. So this is what I'm going to ask you to do. If you are interested in these earrings, and I hope you all are, because I'm not asking for anything, guys. I'm not asking you to pay shipping. I don't want nothing. Listen, I'm not trying to promote my jewelry store. Not a single one of you live in my state. I think the closest person might be Dylan. He lives like 3 or 4 hours away or something like that. But I'm not expecting anybody to come to my store. I'm not promoting my jewelry store. I am promoting the fact that I just hit 200 subs, and I'm stoked about it. So email me in the description. You're going to see my email. If you're interested in getting a chance at winning these earrings, I need you to email me, and in the subject line, I want you to say giveaway. In the email itself, I want you to go ahead and write your name and your email address. Yes, I'm probably going to just respond from that email, but in case it doesn't let me, I'll manually put it in. So I want you to go ahead and type in your email addresses in there as well. So your name and your email, but in the subject line, say giveaway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let about a week or so go by. I'm going to collect all these names. My 4-year-old daughter will pick a name out of a tub of all these names on camera, and I will announce who won the earrings. Then I will contact you back through that email, letting you know that you're the winner. We'll say that on the video, but letting you know that you're the winner. One thing about sending me the email with the giveaway, I'm going to respond back to you saying you're entered. If for whatever reason you sent me an email and you did not get my response back saying that you are entered, please email me again. I want to make sure that maybe it went to spam or whatever the case may be. So please email me again if you did not get a response back from me. So, because I will be saying you are entered in a response email back. All right, guys, let me see here. What else did I have on here? And that's about it. So it was a great day, guys. Fun day playing craps. Fun day at the casino. Dealers were fun. They were even joking around with me. I seemed to be the only player that was tipping. It's unfortunate, but nobody else was tipping. There was probably 4 times that I did $6 across all numbers, and I cannot tell you how happy they were about that. If you do anything with tipping, at the end, of course, I tipped as well too, because I ended up winning a lot of money. But if you do anything with tipping while you're playing, probably my best advice is have them play along with you, whether you're saying the same numbers or like I did. I didn't have all the numbers, but I just gave them $6 and said all the way across for the dealers. Man, they love that. They absolutely love that. Very friendly atmosphere when it came to that. People were cool. Don't get me wrong. They just weren't tipping. I didn't see much tipping at all. But that's okay. It's on them. You know, I do my thing. They do their thing. So, all right, guys, I'm going to cut this short. Earrings. Thank you so, so much. 200 subscribers. I can't believe it, guys. This is the most craziest thing. If I would have guessed by this time, I would have had 50 subscribers. So this is like amazing to me. I know 200 is nothing in comparison to a lot of you guys, but to me, it's big, and I very, very much appreciate it. So thank you so much. Email me. Somebody's going to win these, all right? So email me. It could be you, you know. I don't know. Christmas is not too far away. We don't want to talk about Christmas yet, though. But, you know, email me because somebody's going to win these awesome earrings right here. And other than that, thank you so much for taking the time to watching the video. And I will see you next time.